So with that computer gone, basically had to start over with everything. So I lost all the Doom-related stuff, lost all the Wolfenstein-related stuff, and my brother basically never trusted me again, which really sucked because, you know, I still wanted to do stuff with that computer, but at the end of the day, it was his. So, you know, what could I do? I was just a 10-year-old. I mean, he was 18. You know, he was about to go in the service, so, I mean, it did belong to him, and it was my bad for screwing it up, but what's done is done now. So without all the Wolfenstein stuff, you know, it was hard for me to get any entertainment out of that computer, and I remember we didn't have any games on it for a while, and that was really unfortunate because, you know, it's just, when I got on a computer at that time, I was a little less interested about the internet than I am now. I more wanted to play games, and since there was nothing on there, it didn't leave me with a whole lot of options. You know, it was hard enough to use it anyway because my brother was like, oh, I don't trust you. How could you blame him? I basically completely ruined his computer. I mean, we had to start all the way over with that one. There was no salvaging the operating system and everything as it was. And that's unfortunate. But, I mean, life went on. I didn't end up doing a whole lot of more Wolfenstein playing from that point onwards. And it's, you know, I keep saying it, but it is unfortunate. Eventually, I think I convinced my brother to at least put Doom back on there, so I had something to do. And, you know, it's crappy, but at least I got something. I'm trying to think if I got Doom 2 before or after I, like, ruined his computer. I guess it was before, though. I don't know how late in the summer it was that I tried to, you know, reinstall, or how late it was in the summer that I actually blew the computer up, but it was probably getting towards the end there. I remember I had summer school that summer. That was real unfortunate. Ugh. Anyway, I did what I could to try and salvage the computer, because, you know, as a kid, that's what I wanted. So I didn't have a computer of my own, and I wouldn't for several years. So there wasn't any Wolfenstein 3D stuff going on. I remember when I took a vacation to my aunt's house in Rhode Island that summer where I burnt the fucking hell out of my arms, as a side note. I think I tried to install Wolfenstein 3D on their computer. I just kind of did it in secret. They had a room in the basement that I just kind of hopped on that computer, and I remember I was trying to install Wolfenstein 3D, and I also wrote this weird-ass story where, like, Kirby beat people up, because I was a huge Kirby fanboy at that point. And I don't know, it's just, it's what 10-year-olds do, I guess. At least that's what they did back in 2000. So, yeah. It was, like, kind of barf not having Wolfenstein 3D in all the games and stuff, but I remember I took Wolfenstein 3D, or maybe I didn't take it, but I got the shareware offline, and we installed it on my friend's mom's computer. The same friend that reintroduced me to Doom 2 after I hadn't seen it in a while on his, like, slow computer. And this computer wasn't much faster, but it ran Wolfenstein 3D okay. And my friend really didn't like Wolfenstein 3D all that much. He thought it was rather... I guess he didn't like how difficult it was. And here's a push wall maze. I totally forgot about this, but there you go. I don't think he liked how difficult it was, and I remember him and I would argue about, like, the realism of the game, and you gotta be thinking, realism? Really? And yeah, he would, like, complain that, oh wow, World War II didn't happen in these square rooms, and I was like, well, no shit, they didn't happen in square rooms. It's just a video game, dude. And, you know, he always had to be right because he was older than me and stuff like that, but I don't know, that was just a fun thing that kind of happened. It was a novelty at best, installing Wolfenstein 3D on that computer, but at least it gave us something, because I didn't have it at home anymore. And I wouldn't for a while. Well, time to finish the game.